Basically, odd man out is nothing but we have to pick the element which is different. We have to pick the element which is different. So we are going to have 4 option choices. Out of the 4 option choices, you just need to check which of the option choice is different. We have to fix that as an odd man out. We have to fix that as an odd man out. So let's look at how the questions of odd man out are given. So before we are proceeding with the odd man out questions, I suggest you to remember the patterns of questions. So patterns of questions means odd man out questions are given in such a way that you are going to have the questions which are related to numbers and letters and words, just like analogy. And in order to solve odd man out, if you remember squares and cubes and alphabets, it would be easy to solve the questions. It would be easy to solve the questions. So square numbers which are ranging from 1 to 25, cube numbers which are ranging from 1 to 15, A to Z alphabets, A to Z alphabets with their respective positions, and 1 to 100 prime numbers. So remember those, you can feel very comfortable in solving. So how the questions of odd man out are given, how the questions of odd man out are given by starting with numbers, we'll try to understand. So number questions are given in such a way that, so you are going to see the question 17, 27, 37, 47. They are just expecting us to find out what is the odd man here. So if you observe 17, 27, 37 and 47, you just need to pick the element which is different. So if you observe carefully, 17 is a prime number, 37 is a prime number, 47 is a prime number. 27 is not a prime number and 27 is a perfect cube. What is odd man out here? 27 is odd man out because that's the only one which is not a prime number. Remaining all are prime numbers. Mark it as option B. Mark it as option B. Look at the next question. Find out the odd man out here. So if you observe 441, 289, 361, 343. 361, 343. What is the odd man out here? So 441 is nothing but 21 square. 729, 289 is going to be 17 square. 289 is going to be 17 square. And 361 is going to be 19 square. But 343 is 7 cube. So what is odd man here? Option D is odd man out because this is only one perfect cube. Remaining all are perfect squares. This is only one perfect cube. Remaining all are perfect squares. Look at the next one. What is the odd man out? 3, 4, 5, 7, 24, 25, 5, 12, 13, 6, 8, 18 and 19. So if you observe triplets, 3 square plus 4 square is equal to 5 square. 3, 4, 5 is a triplet. 7 square plus 24 square is 25 square. That's also triplet. 5 square plus 12 square is equal to 13 square. That's also triplet. But 16, 6, 18, 19 is not a triplet. Definitely your answer choice must be option D. Answer choice must be option D. Or otherwise, you can also think like this. 3 square is 9, 4 plus 5 is 9, 7 square is 49, 24 plus 25 is 49, 5 square is 25, that is 12 plus 13, 6 square is 36, 18 plus 19 is not 36. That's the reason odd man out is option D. That's the reason odd man out is option D. Look at the next one. What is the odd man out here? 1726, 512, 216 and 10. So 1726, leaving this, 512 is 8 cube, 216 is 6 cube, 1000 is going to be 10 cube. But this is not a perfect cube. That's the reason odd man out is option A. That's the reason odd man out is option A. Look at, find the odd man out. 221, 143, 63 and 35. So if you observe carefully, this 143 is 12 square minus 1. 63 is 8 square minus 1. 35 is going to be 6 square minus 1. This is not going to be any perfect cube, a perfect square minus 1. So that's the reason, because 222, if you increase one number, 222 is not going to be a perfect square. That's the reason odd man out is going to be option A. Look at the next one which is available. So what is odd man out here? These are not perfect squares and perfect cubes, but by observing the digital sum of it, it's 18. What is the digital sum of this? 3 plus 8 is going to be 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. Digital sum is 15. Digital sum is 15. Digital sum is 13. By observing this, 18, 15, 15 are going to be 3 multipliers, but 13 is not a 3 multiplier. That's the reason odd man out is option D. Odd man out is option D. Look at the next question. Find the odd man out here. 1992 AD, 2000 AD, 2008 AD, and 2016 AD. What is the odd man out here? By observing this, 92, 2000, 080, 16, all these are leap years. But if you observe, this is a leap year, this is a leap year, this is a leap year. But if you observe 2000, 2000 is a leap century. It's not a leap year. That's the reason we can mark the answer choice as 2000. 2000 is a multiplier of 100. We can treat it as a leap century. We can treat it as a leap century. Similarly, you can also see the questions which are related to words. How the word-based questions are given is, word-based questions are given in such a way that, you can see the question here, finding the odd man out of the following: Mercury, Moon, Jupiter, and Saturn. What is the odd man out here? By observing this, Moon is going to be the odd man out. You can fix your answer choices option B. Look at the next one which is available. What is the odd man out of the following? River, lake, dam, and pond. So if you observe, river and lake and pond are natural resources, but dam is an artificial one. That's the reason odd man out is going to be option C. Look at the next one. Lung, eye, heart, and ear. Lung, eye, heart, and ear. So if you observe lung, eye, heart, and ear, so we are going to have 2 lungs, 2 eyes, and 2 ears, but 1 heart will be there. That's the reason odd man out is option C. Look at the next one. Finding the odd man out of the following: bus complex, cinema hall, railway station, aerodrome. If you observe, bus complex, cinema, railway station, and aerodrome are used for the transport, but cinema hall is not for that. It's just for the entertainment purpose. That's the reason odd man out is going to be option B. That is the reason odd man out is option B. Look at the next one. Horse, pony, dog, puppy, cat, kitchen, cup, cow. If you observe, horse, dog, cat, these are our parent elements. These are children elements. But cub and cow, parent element is here, children element here is. So parent and children is a pattern which is followed by the previous, but here it is children and parent. That's the reason odd man out is option D. Mark it as an answer choice. Look at the next one. Finding the odd man out of the following. If you observe this thing, SOR and SOTLU. So by observing these things, you should understand these words are not in a proper pattern. First, let's rearrange them. So if you observe this carefully, we can write it as rose, we can write this as lotus, we can write this as orange, we can write this as jasmine. We can write this as jasmine. So now you can understand what is the odd man. Rose, lotus, jasmine are flowers, but orange is going to be fruit. Mark your answer choice as option C. Mark your answer choice as option C. That's how you can able to see the questions which are related to words. Similarly, we can able to see the questions which are related to letters. How the letter based questions are given, we'll try to understand. So look at the first question. So finding the odd man out of the following. So if you observe the following option choices here, Z, W, T, Q, and S, P, and L. Let me take the numbers. Z is 26, W is going to be 23, T is 20, Q is 17, S is 19, P is 16, and N is going to be 14th alphabet, L is going to be 12th alphabet. If you observe, everything is following a difference as 3, but this is following a difference as 2. That's the reason we can mark the answer choice as going to be option D. We can mark the answer choice as going to be option D. That is going to be NL. Similarly, if we can observe the next one, KMON, KMONEG. So KLM, EFG, JKL, PQR. These are all missing one letter in the middle. And if you can observe NO, HIMNST, all these are following this pattern, but this is following the reverse pattern. Mark your answer as option B. Mark your answer as option B. Look at the next one. What is the position of W? 23. What is the position of Q? 17. What is the position of M? 13. What is the position of R? 18. But they given it as 19. That's the reason odd man out is going to be option. Odd man out is going to be option D. Look at the next one. E is the fifth alphabet. G is the seventh alphabet. 5 plus 7 is 12. This is proper pattern. H is the eighth alphabet. I is going to be ninth alphabet. 8 plus 9 is 17. This is proper. A is the first alphabet. C is the third alphabet. 1 plus 3 is 4, but they given it as 5. O is 15th alphabet. B is second alphabet. That is 17. All are proper patterns, but option C is not following that. Mark it as option C. Look at the next one. A, Z, B, Y, C, X, D, M. A is the first alphabet, Z is the first alphabet from the starting, from the last. B is the second alphabet from the start, Y is the second alphabet from the last. C is the third alphabet from the start, X is the third alphabet from the last. But DM, if you observe, D is the fourth alphabet starting and M is the 14th alphabet from the last. So this is not following the proper pattern. You can mark your answer choices option D. That's how you can able to see the questions which are related to odd man out. That's how we can able to see the questions which are related to odd man out. Similarly, if you observe how the questions of number puzzles are given, so number series are given. So number series and letter series, you are going to see two patterns. How the number series and letter series questions are given is basically we are going to see three types of questions here. One is we can see the question where we have to find out the next term. And sometimes we have to find out the missing term, and sometimes we have to find out the wrong term. Finding the next term, missing term, and wrong term are the possible questions under number series and letter series. So if you observe, squares and cubes and prime numbers are the things which you have to remember before you are solving. So 1 to 25 squares and 1 to 15 cubes and A to Z alphabets, these are the things which you have to remember before you are proceeding. And do remember the prime numbers which are ranging from 1 to 100. So if you observe all the questions of sequence and series, you can feel very comfortable if you can solve by looking at the level of differences. If level of differences is not matching, then we can think of the other one. So you just try to look at the level of difference. For example, if it is a question like this, how to start the question is start the question by looking at the level of difference. Here we are able to see difference of 5, difference of 7, difference of 9, difference of 11. So 5, 7, 9, 11. What's the next difference? It should be 13. That means what is the answer choice? It should be 48. So like that, you can start with the level of difference. The level of difference will follow the pattern. Level of difference will follow the pattern. So the level of difference can be a constant number or natural number or squares or cubes or powers or prime numbers. Any one of this can be level of difference. So if level of difference is not matching, then you can think for this. So if level of difference is not matching, look for Fibonacci series or alternative pattern or doublet or last digit. That will give you your answer choice. How the questions are number series are given, we'll try to understand. Look at the first question which is available on the screen. So if you observe the first question, so this is 3, 4, 7, 11, 18 and 29. What is the next term in this sequence is a question. How to find out the next term? We can observe 3 plus 4 is going to be 7. 4 plus 7 is going to be 11. 11 plus 7 is going to be 18. 18 plus 11 is going to be 19, 29. What is the next term? Next term should be 18 plus 29. 18 plus 29 is how much? That's going to be 47. You can mark your answer as going to be option D. So what is this type of sequence is called? This is called Fibonacci series. Fibonacci series means the next term is generated by adding the first two terms. So 7 you are going to get by doing 3 plus 4. 11 you are going to get by doing 4 plus 7. 18 you are going to get by doing 7 plus 11. So that's a pattern which is followed by these numbers. So mostly first choices look for the differences. So if you observe the difference here, difference is 1, difference is 3, difference is 4, difference is 7. It's not following a proper difference. So if differences are not matching, look for 4 things. Look for 3 things especially. Look for Fibonacci, alternative or doublet. That will give the answer. Here the question is related to the logic of Fibonacci series. Question is related to the logic of Fibonacci series. Let's look at the next question. So very simple question which is available. So 9 and then 8, 7, 6. The answer choice should start with 5. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So answer choice should end with 1. Mark your answer as option C. Eliminate option D. Look at the next question. 0, 4, 18, 48, question mark, and 180. So they are expecting us to find out what is the value of the question mark. They are expecting us to find out what is the value of question mark. So you can observe 1 square and 2 square and 3 square and 4 square and 5 square and 6 square values. We very well know 1 square is going to be 1. 1 into 0 is going to be 0. 2 square is going to be 4. 4 into 1 is going to be 4. 3 square is 9. 9 into 2 is 18. 4 square is 16. 16 into 3 is going to be 48. 5 square is how much? 25. 25 into 4 is going to be your answer. The answer choice must be 100. Mark it as option D. Mark it as option D. Look at the next question available on the screen. 36, 28, 24, 22. What is the next term available on the screen? Next term in the sequence. What is the difference here? 36 to 28. We are able to see the difference is going to be 8. The next difference is 4. Next difference is 2. So this is 2 cube. This is 2 square. This is 2 power 1. This is 2 power 0. That's going to be 1. 22 minus 1 is going to be 21. Answer choice must be option C. Answer choice must be option C. Let's look at the next question which is available. 56, 90, 132, 182, 184, 248. What is the next term? So you can just observe, as I told you, whenever you see any question, so you can just look at our solvation of the question should be done by observing the level of differences. So if you observe this number, so 56 to 90, what is the difference? So 56 to 90, we are able to see the difference as going to be 34. And what is the next difference? Next difference is going to be 32, sorry, 42 is the next difference. 42 is the next difference. Observe the next difference. 132 and 42, 52, 62, 72, 82 plus 2. So you are going to see the difference as going to be 52 here. So the next difference, if you can observe, that's going to be 184 to 248. 184 to 248. You are going to see the difference here as going to be 64. So if you are unable to understand the pattern here, let me go for the second level of difference. In the second level of difference, 34 to here, the difference is 8, difference is 10, difference is 12. The next difference should be equal to 14. So answer choice must be equal to 248, 248 plus 78. Mark your answer, which is equal to 8 plus 8 is 16. So mark your answer, which is equal to 326, available as option D for us, like that. So look at the next question. 14, 19, 29, 49, 89. So observe these numbers carefully. 14, 19, 29, 49, and 89. So what is the difference here? 5. What is the difference here? 10. What's the difference? 20. What's the difference? 40. What's happening? 5 into 2, 10, 10 into 2, 20, 20 into 2, 40, 40 into 2, 80. So answer choice must be 80 plus 89. That's going to be 169. That's going to be 169. That's how you can able to see the question. Let's look at the next question. 256 is going to be 4 power 4. 3 power 4 is going to be this. 2 power 4 is going to be 16. Answer must be equal to option C. Answer must be equal to option C. Look at the next one. 5, 5, 15. Difference is 10. Difference is 15. Difference is going to be 20. The next difference should be 25. Answer must be option A. Mark it as option A. Similarly, you can also see the questions which are related to letter series. How the letter series questions are given is, letter series, you no need to treat it as a different one. So you can treat the letter series as number series only. But only the thing is, you can just convert the letters into numbers. Look at the first question. The first question is given as B, C, E, H, L. What is the next term is the question. B is the second alphabet, C is the third alphabet, 5, 8, 12. So what is the difference here? 1, difference 2, difference 3, difference 4. The next one should maintain a difference of 5. 12 plus 5 is 17. 17th alphabet is Q. Answer choice should start with Q. Mark it as option C. Mark it as option C. Let's look at the next question. So you're able to see a sequence. We have to find out this. So if you observe the first letter, that is A. Second one, first letter, that's going to be C. C is the third alphabet. E is the fifth alphabet. And question mark. I is the ninth alphabet. So question mark should start with what? 7. Seventh alphabet is G. Answer must start with G. Answer must start with G. Let me look at the next one. This is G. G is what? Seventh alphabet. This one is I. I means ninth alphabet. K means 11th alphabet. So O means 15th alphabet. What should be the missing term? It should be 13th alphabet. 13th alphabet is what? M. Answer choice should start with a suffix of GM. Mark it as option A. Mark it as option A. Look at the next question. So first term is missing. We are able to see P, E, T, I. So what is P16? E 5, T 20, I 9. So 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 minus 4 is going to be 1. 1 is nothing but A. Mark your answer as option B. Mark your answer as option B. Alternatively, it is following the pattern. That's how we can able to see the question. Let's look at one more. A, R, C, S, E, T, G. So look at this. A and C and E and G. Alternatively, these numbers are following a pattern. What is the pattern? A is the first alphabet, C is the third alphabet, E is fifth alphabet, G is seventh alphabet. Next one is ninth alphabet. That is going to be I. Answer should end with I. Mark it as option B. Mark it as option B. Look at the next time. So that's nothing but questions which are based on alphanumeric series. How alphanumeric series questions are given, we'll try to understand. Alphanumeric series questions are given in such a way that we can observe this is 19, 15, 11 and 3. So what is the pattern here? 19 minus 4 is 15, 15 minus 4 is 11, 11 minus 4 is 7. Answer should start with 7. So let's look at this 21 and 17. What's the difference? Difference is 4. 17 minus 4 is 13. 13 minus 4 is going to be 9. 13 minus 4 is going to be 9. Answer should end with 9. Mark it as option D. Mark it as option D. Look at the next question available. So 1C5, 7I11. We can observe 1C5. So what is the numbers which you are available here is 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 6 is how much? It's going to be 13. So answer choice should have 13. And 1 plus 4 is 5. 7 plus 4 is 11. 13 plus 4 is 17. So answer should end with 17. Mark it as option C. Mark it as option C. Let's look at the next question which is available. So we are able to see 3, 5, 7. The next one should start with 9. So answer cannot be these two. Z, X, V. So Z is 26, X is 24, V is 22. This must be 20. That means T. So this cannot be the answer. Mark it as option T. Look at the next one which is available. Find out the next term in the sequence. So if you observe, this is going to be 2. This is going to be 10. This is going to be 18. This is going to be 26. What's happening here? 2 plus 8, 10 plus 8, 18 plus 8. So 26 plus 8 is going to be 8 alphabet. That's going to be what? H. So answer should start with H. Mark it as option B. Mark it as option B. Direct answer. Look at the next question. 1Z, 8Y. So 1 is nothing but 1 cube, 8 is 2 cube, 27 is 3 cube, this is 5 cube. So what is the next one? Next one should be the value of a cube. 243 is not a cube, 343 is a cube. Any one of these should be the answer. Z, Y, X, W. What is the next term? 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. 22 months must be V. Mark your answer as option C. That's how the questions of letter series and number series are given. So letter series and number series questions are very easy. So they are just expecting us to find out. They are just expecting us to find out the value of it. Just expecting us to find out value of it. I hope the point is clear. Similarly, we can also see the questions which are related to coding and decoding. How the coding and decoding questions are given and how can we tackle the questions which are related to coding and decoding, we'll try to understand. In coding and decoding, basically we can see two types of questions. So one is reference based questions, one is reference based questions, the other one is logic based question. How logic based questions are given, how reference based questions are given, we'll try to understand. So logic based question means there will be a logic in the code. We have to understand what is that logic and we can proceed with the solution. That means, for example, if the question is given as like this, COURSE, course. Course is coded as FRXUVH. Then how the word race is coded is the question. First, we'll understand what is the logic here. C is the third alphabet. F is the sixth alphabet. It is increased by 3. O is the 15th alphabet. R is the 18th alphabet. It is also increased by 3. So R is going to be 18th alphabet. 18 plus 3 is going to be 21. Answer should start with 3. So A is the first alphabet. It should be increased by 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. Answer choice should have the second alphabet as D. C is the third alphabet. 3 plus 3 is going to be 6. 6 is nothing but F. Answer choice should be this. E is the fifth alphabet. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 is going to be H. Answer choice should be U, D, F, H, which is available as option 3. Mark it as answer choice. Which is available as option 3. Mark it as answer choice. Look at the next question available on the screen. Look at the next one. So question which is projected as like this, student and this. Student is coded as this, then teacher will be coded as what? So you can observe student, S is 19th alphabet, T is 28th alphabet, it is increased by 1. T is 28th alphabet, V is 22nd alphabet, it is increased by 2. So the first one is increased by 1, second one is increased by 2, plus 1 plus 2. U is 21st alphabet, X is 24th alphabet. It is increased by 3. So what's happening? Each and every alphabet is increased by natural numbers. What is the code for teacher is a question. So first one should be increased by 1. T plus 1, that is 21. 21 should be U. E plus 2. E is going to be 5th. 5 plus 2 is the 7th. 7th is nothing but G. A is going to be first alphabet. It should be increased by 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 is nothing but D. These two are not the answers. Look at this. C. What is C? C is the third alphabet. It should be increased by 4. That is 7. 7 is nothing but G. And look at this. This is 8th alphabet. It should be increased by 5. 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 is nothing but M. Eliminate this. Mark the answer as option C. Eliminate this. Mark the answer as option C. Let's look at the next one. So chemistry is written as this. Chemistry is written as this. CHEMISTRY. So chemistry is a word. Logical reasoning is very simple. You just need to understand the pattern. So it's not like quantitative aptitude. You can observe C, D, H, I, E, F, H, M, N, S, T, U, T, R, S, Y, Z. I is going to be Z here. So the pattern here is very simple. X, X, I, X, X. So how the word Microsoft is coded is the question. So you can use a similar logic in coding Microsoft. So this is a code which we have to get. This is a code which we have to get. So I need to be the next letter J, M need to be the next letter N. So R, S, C, D. Answer choice should start with J, N, S, D, which is available as option B. Mark it as answer choice. So that's how you can able to see coding based question and that too logic based questions. So sometimes you can see the logic based questions which are projected in numbers also. COULD is coded as this, margin is coded as this, then how the word must is coded. So if you observe COULD, there are 5 letters available. In the code also we are able to see 5 letters. C is the third alphabet, O is the 15th alphabet. But 15th alphabet they have taken 1 plus 5, 6. And U is 21st alphabet, 1 plus 2 plus 1, 3. So every alphabet they are taken the digital sum of it. That's what the logic which is available. Then how the word must is coded. M is 13th alphabet, it must be 4. U is 21st alphabet, it must be 3. S is 19th alphabet, it must be 1. T is 28th alphabet, it must be 2. Answer choice must be 4, 3, 1, 2, which is available as option D. Option B is also given in the same pattern. You can mark it as answer choice. You can mark it as answer choice. So sometimes they'll be projecting the question as like this. In a certain code language, orange is written as this, then what will be written as CRRNG? So as per the data, they mentioned that in certain code language, there is a word called orange. Orange is written as QTCPIG. Then how the word CRRNG is written is a question. No, what will be written in CRRNG? Something is written as this. What is this is a question. So O is 17, O is 15th alphabet, Q is 17th alphabet. So we can say it is increased by 2. So same thing we have to apply for the other one. Same thing we have to apply for the other one. Just observe, tell me what is the answer. What is R? R is the 18th alphabet. T is 28th. It's also increased by 2. So you can understand each and every alphabet is increased by 2. Something is written as QRRNG, CRRNG. What is that something is a question. So here something is increased by 2 to get Q. Here also something need to be increased by 2 to get C. What is that? A. R is 18th alphabet. 18 minus 2 is P. 18 minus 2 is 16. It's P. 14 minus 2 is 12. It's L. G minus 2 is 5. That is going to be A. Answer must be apple. Mark it as option C. So most of the students are getting confused and they are marking it as ETTPI. That's not the answer choice. You can just understand what is a pattern. So that's how you can able to see the questions which are related to logic based. Similarly, you can also see the questions which are related to reference based. How reference based questions are given and how can we tackle the questions which are related to reference based, we'll try to understand. So reference based questions are given in such a way that, so you can just observe the first question. There is a word rope is written as this, then chair is written as this, then what will be the code for crap is a question. So you can just observe the letters which are available in the required code is already coded in the two reference values. So we have to find out what is the code for crap. Don't look for any logic. So rope and chair. So C is available here. What is the code for C? 7. R is available here. What is the code for R? That is 6. A is available here. What is the code for A? That is 4. P is available here. PE is nothing but 21. Answer choice must be 76421, which is available as option 2. Mark it as answer choice. So in difference based, what is your logic is you just need to find out. You just need to find out. So the reference using the reference codes, we just need to find out the required one. So look at if the question is projected as like this. In a certain code, COULD is written as this, margin it is written as this, then how the word molding is written in that code is the question. So you can just observe COULD, margin are the two reference codes. They are asking molding. If you observe M is available here, what is the code for M? That is going to be L. OULD is available in this. What is OULD from this? NTKC. Your answer choice must be starts with LNTKC, LNTKC, which is available, LNTKC, which is available as option C. Mark it as answer choice. Mark it as answer choice. Look at the next question. Delhi is coded as this. Delhi is coded as this. Calcutta is coded as this. Then Calicut is coded as what? Delhi is coded as this. Calcutta is coded as this. Then Calicut is coded as what? So CAL is already coded here. What is CAL? 825. Your answer choice should start with 825. Mark it as option C. Look at the next question. In a certain code, Ripple is coded as this. Life is coded as this. Then how the word pillar is coded in that word? So can observe what is the code for P? P is coded as 3. Answer choice should start with 3. What is the code for I? I is coded as 1. Answer choice should start with 3 1. So what is the code for L and L? L is coded as what? 8. So L and 8 should be coded as 8 and 8. Answer choice should be starting with 3188. Mark it as option A. Look at the next question. In a certain code, education is coded as this, nation is what? You can just observe what is the code for N5. That means your answer choice is having the first letter is N, last letter is N. So answer choice should start with 5 and with 5. Eliminate this, eliminate this, eliminate this, mark the answer as B. Mark the answer as B. Look at the next question. Competition is coded as this, then pentomic is coded as what? So in the competition, what is the first letter? C. How C is coded? Star. So in pentomic, what is the last letter? That is C. So how C should be coded? That must be star. Mark it as option C. Mark it as option C. Look at the next one. Tom is coded as this, R is coded as this, and how the word remote is coded is a question. So re is coded as this, re is coded as this, answer choice should be this and question mark. This is eliminated. Moat. So MO is coded as what? MO is coded as star and S. Eliminate this, mark your answer as option B. TE is coded as at the rate and question mark. Mark your answer as option this. So that's how you can able to see the questions which are related to coding and decoding. Sometimes you can also see word reference questions. Word reference questions means question will be given like this. In certain code, 37 means which class? 583 is caste and class. What is the code for caste is a question. So what you need to understand is, so 37, the coding should not be done in a proper order. 37 means don't think that 3 is which and class is 7. Why? Because they're asking the code for caste. So if that is like that, directly you can mark the answer as 5, right? So that's why don't think in that way. In order to solve this, you have to understand that 37, so 3 may be which and 3 may be class. So it's not given in particular order. You have to identify that. In order to identify that, the best way of solving the question is look for the common digit and common word. So in 37 and 583, 3 is common. In which class and caste and class, what is common? Class is common. That means what you can understand is 3 must be the code for class. So he's asking what is the code for caste. Caste means, so caste and add should be 5 and 8. So we don't know exactly what is caste. Caste can be either 5 or 8. Mark your answer as option E. Mark your answer as option E. So how can we solve these questions is look for the common terms. Look at the next one. In certain code, 743 means mangoes are good. 657 means eat good food. 934 means mangoes are ripe. So what is the code for ripe is the question. So look at the first one, 743. Look at the last one, 934. Two digits are common, 3 and 4. What is common in these two? Mangoes or is a common. So 3 and 4 should be code for mangoes are. They're asking the code for ripe. Ripe must be coded as what? It must be 9. You can mark it as option C. That's how you can able to see the questions which are related to that. So similarly, we can also see the chain coding. Chain coding is nothing but very simple. You just need to understand the question is like this: books are called as pens, pens are called as pencils, pencils are called as erasers, erasers are called as tables. Where do students read from? So basically students will read from books, but as per the data, books is called as what? Pens. So you can mark your answer choice as option C. That option B, that's going to be pens. Look at the next one. So if white is coded as blue, blue is called as red, red is called as yellow, yellow is called as green, green is called as black, black is called as violet, violet is called as orange. What will be the code for human blood is a question. What will be the code for human blood is a question. So basically human blood will be in which color? That will be in red color. How red is coded as per the data? Red is coded as yellow. Red is called as yellow. So what is the color of human blood is a question. You can mark the answer as yellow. Actual answer is red, but as per the question, red is called as red is called as yellow. So as per your data, you have to mark the answer. Answer must be yellow. Mark it as option C. Look at the next one. So color is called as pen, pen is called as pencil, pencil is called as chair, chair is called as wheel. Where do man will sit? Man will sit on chair basically. And how chair is called? Chair is called as wheel. Chair is called as wheel. So we can say answer choice will be wheel. Man will sit on wheel. Look at the next one. A girl is called as man, man is called as woman, woman is called as bearer, bearer is called as nuts. Who will serve in restaurant? In restaurant, bearer will serve, but bearer is called as what? Nuts. Mark your answer as option B. So that's how we can able to see the questions which are related to coding. So coding and decoding questions, number series, letter series, analogy and odd man out, the questions are given in that pattern. So all these are very simple questions. You just need to understand the logic which is available